Good evening. This is the video newsletter for buysellshort.com for Thursday, March 10th. Another wildly profitable day for the newsletter. Market did exactly what I said it was going to be over the last couple of weeks. I've been telling us to be patient. Fat gains are coming, and boy, have they come in a avalanche of profitable trades. We had the golden cross on the Dow 15-minute chart yesterday, and as I mentioned, this is a 90-95% accurate indicator for us over the last year and typically sees a 200 to 300 point pop. The cross happened around 6,800, and here we are at 7,200, 300 points. Gotta love that. We flipped into a bearish rising wedge here, but the wedge has upside to 7,400, and I'd be surprised if we actually don't see a gap tomorrow. Dow daily chart, we got up to the 20-day exponential. I also mentioned we always snap back to this level, and we've got resistance at 74 to 7,500. We had a positive MACD cross today on the Dow, and we also had a break of the downtrend line in stochastics that's been in place since the highs at 9,000, so that's significant in itself. Bears were complaining today that volume was not that great for the size of the rally, but what they won't tell you is up volume to down volume was about 10 to 1. So that's the reason the volume wasn't there. The sellers got blown out of the water, and it was nothing but buying. SMH continues to be a fantastic trade for us, continues its trek to the $19 level. As I mentioned, this looks like it's the third triangle, and if so, then a break in 1920. 1925 would be our next add on the SMH, other than dips back to the 1650 area. Again, we're looking for a symmetrical or ascending triangle breakout here. Medium to long-term target 22 plus. VIX, just a quick mention on this, is getting ready to finally break the 200-day moving average. Significance here, once we're below this, we should stop seeing, the kind of sell-offs that we were seeing commonplace over the last couple of weeks. That should dissipate, and a low VIX makes it much safer to swing stocks. Stock plays, APPY, big winner for us today. Big gap on the stock, sent out alert to book half gains ahead of the conference in after hours. And in after hours, they came out and said that they're going to submit their drug, that the news that tanked the stock back in January wasn't as bad as they thought. They figured out why the trial results were as they were, and they are submitting the drug for FDA approval. Resistance is now the 50-day moving average at 280. We're already up, 60% here in the last week and a half. RSI is breaking 50. Looking really nice for our remaining position for a nice little run tomorrow. UYG financial ETF, as I mentioned in the Sunday video, the setup that we saw when RSI dropped below 30 had averaged a 50 to 90% gain over the coming week. And look, here we are sitting now at a 60% gain in the UYG. Got to love it. We're right at resistance here. If we do see a gap up and a continuation of financials tomorrow, we could see, 250 plus on this tomorrow, which would be very nice. GNW, nice little spike on this one today. It's treading water just below its 20-day exponential. A close above $1.50 could really light this one up, especially if we see the financials to continue to hold their strength. HBAN was our other financial play. Big gainer again today, looking really, really good. This is definitely one we'll be looking to add on any retraces on it near term. Couple of new financial plays. PMI, mortgage guarantee stock, but they've got a lot of cash, a lot more cash than they have debt, which is a positive. And the setup that we have here in this market, traders are jumping over themselves trying to find laggard financial plays. This one could make a pretty quick moonshot to the 20-day exponential up there over 60 cents. RSI is oversold under 30. We had a positive MACD cross today, and stochastics are nicely oversold. So do not be surprised to see this one go on a tear tomorrow. And likewise for GFG, this is another one that could easily see a move to 75 cents tomorrow. They were painting this stock in after hours today. It was up as high as 65 cents. So Could be a little signal of where they plan on sending this one tomorrow. UTSI is another cash-rich tech stock. Nice bottomed out chart. Target here is a move to the 20-day exponential 95 cents. RSI coming out of the basement. Very nice buying volume over the last 4 days. About to get a positive MACD cross, and stochastics nicely oversold. So this one could really see a nice move in the near term. LSCC semiconductors are on a nice move, and this is a laggard semi play that's got beaten down over the last month. They came out in after hours yesterday and adjusted their guidance for the quarter, expecting less of a drop in revenue, which is a positive. So we should see this one test at least the 50-day moving average tomorrow. That's at a $1.40. RSI is about to break 50. Positive MACD crossover. Stochastics breaking up through 50 and looking very, very nice. Little gamble play, Pier 1 Imports, PIR. Stock's been hammered over the last couple of days, but we have a hammer or a hanging man candle on the chart today, and this action here is similar to what happened in the stock back in November. The stock just plunged, had a similar kind of candlestick on the stock, and then over the next 3 or 4 days tripled in value. All we're looking for right now is a move to the 20-day exponential, 23 cents. Stops just under 10 cents. RSI's oversold. Stochastics oversold. One of those stocks the funds have, flushed out of and could see a pretty nice snapback on it near term. RFMD, another nice cash-rich tech stock. They came out with pretty good guidance a couple of days ago. Chart's been consolidating between its 20-day and 50-day moving averages. No reason why this one can't see a little slingshot higher. Every time it sells off and bounces back, it always seems to make its way back to the $1.30 level. We're just looking for a $1.20 here. $1.15 to $1.20, 15 to 20%. Not asking for much more here. Positive MACD cross, all the indicators look good, and it's a tech stock. And if we get a gap up and continuation on the market, this is exactly the kind of stock they're going to chase after, which is why we're positioned in it. So that's it for the video tonight. Fantastic week for us. Market doing exactly as we expected. Look for more new trading alerts tomorrow. We should see a gap up tomorrow. If we do see a down day after a gap up, I expect it to be another short trap. They might try to scare traders out with a dip below 7,000, but I think they're just setting us up for a move back to the 50-day moving average on the near term. Going to see a lot of shorts sweating overnight and starting to put in cover buy programs over the next couple of days. We've got options expiration next week, so they could really jam us higher for another couple of days before they do any kind of reversal. That's it for the video tonight. I'll see you guys in the chat room tomorrow. Good night.